Shocky Gamer here. So today we're going to take a look at the Assassin's Creed Black Flag Pirate Hidden Blade and Gauntlet. So this is basically a replica Hidden Blade based off the Hidden Blade that you've seen in the Black Flag game and is made by Macfarlane Toys. So firstly, let's take a look at the box. So up the top here it says Pirate Hidden Blade and Gauntlet, and going down you got a cool look at the actual blade itself, very pirate themed. And then going down further it says it includes bonus skull buckle, so you get a skull belt buckle. Going down further you got the Assassin's Creed logo. Turning onto its side you get a good look at a picture of Edward Kenway, and at the top there it just says as seen in Assassin's Creed Black Flag. On the other side again shows you an image of the blade and the logos. Of course, you've got the Macfarlane Toys logo just there as well. Turning onto the back, it shows you a bit of a close-up of the blade, both actual sprung as well as retracted. Just says you have spring-loaded retractable blade, life size, adjustable straps, and of course it points out blade lock and blade release. And then going down, of course, it just shows you other kind of toys that Macfarlane Toys offers that are based on the Assassin's Creed series. So now let's open this up and take a closer look at this hidden blade. So bear with me a moment while I just pull this out of the box. Okay, so when you first get it, it looks like this. So it comes all in its little places, and of course they're all secured by those ties at the back. I'll pull the belt buckle out first. Okay, so this is the belt buckle that you get. It's got some very cool kind of detail in it. It's got a skull, it's got the kind of arrows coming out of it. It's very detailed. That's the back of it. So the back just has this clip like this that you can just slip over your belt and of course use it as a belt buckle. It's pretty cool, very nicely detailed. Of course it is kind of soft, it's soft kind of plastic. But it's still nicely detailed and pretty cool if you were cosplaying with it. You can have a cool pirate belt buckle. Okay, so I'll just pull these out now, and you're going to have to bear with me for a couple of moments because they've got all these ties in the back of the box here that you've got to undo to pull the other stuff out. So it won't be a moment. Okay, so this is what you get. So we looked at the belt buckle itself. You get the blade portion of it, which looks like that. It's got these straps here, which of course you undo. So that's what it looks like. It's got some really cool details in this pirate skull. You can see some really cool kind of details on it. And that's the back. And these are Velcro straps on it. So they have adjustable straps to fit your size. Now up the top here are the blade. You'll notice it says basically on and off. Basically this is your blade lock. So if it's on off it basically locks the blade into place. So if you press this release button it doesn't do anything. So you can quite easily, safely have this and not accidentally press it and have the blade shoot out. But if you go to on and you press this, the blade springs out. And the blade itself also has some quite nice detailing on it, as you can see. It is a soft kind of malleable blade. But of course, if you probably put too much pressure on it, it probably would break the mechanism inside, because it's not, I would say, hugely strong, but it's not going to really hurt you if you kind of push this against your finger or anything like that. It does spring out quite fast, as you can see. It springs out quite well. But of course, if you don't want that to spring out accidentally, you can just press off, and that locks the blade. So if you press it, it won't actually trigger the blade. So it's just a safety mechanism, so you don't have to accidentally keep triggering the blade. Now, of course, you also get the gauntlet here, which of course goes on your arm to cover it. And this also is pretty detailed. Looks like a pirate gauntlet. Very detailed. Of course, this is a type of plastic. There's also a strap here. That's also got adjustable notches here, so you can make it tighter or looser. Very detailed. Very cool kind of looking. So how do you actually put it on? Because this is basically a replica that you can actually wear. So your first step is, of course, actually putting the blade on. And you basically put it on your arm like this, and strap it into place. Alright, so you have it like this, and of course you strap it into place. Try to get a good alignment, and then put your arm over, and kind of hold the straps. Of course, it's easier if you have someone else that can help you put it on, but you can do it by yourself. You just got to hold the straps a little bit. Put one strap on and the next one on, and tighten it to whatever feels comfortable for you. So once it's on, it should look something like that. So it should be pretty close to that edge, and of course, like I said, you can tighten or loosen it. I probably need to tighten this bigger strap a little bit more. There we go. So that's what that basically the blade portion looks like, strapped to your arm itself. And of course, you can use it just like this as well. Turn that release basically in, and you can just shoot the blade out like that. Really easy. You can keep your hand out the way pretty easily. I'll do it this way so you can see. Hands pretty out the way. And you reload, and you spring it out again. And of course, like I said, you can also lock it so that way you're not going to do it accidentally. So you know when you're going to do it or not. Now the gauntlet itself actually fits over the top of your arm, so it fits over here. And I find the easiest way to do this is actually to put it something like this. And actually just slide this over your arm and kind of put your hands underneath that bit there instead of undoing it. Because I find it very hard to do that up like with one hand. You can do it of course, but this is just an easier way of putting it actually on. And as you go, kind of thread this over the actual blade part of it. So it's actually pulling that closer to your arm. And of course you could pull this a bit more if you wanted to. It depends on your size of your arm really. But when it's on, it looks something like that. So the strap goes over there, and of course that is the top of the gauntlet. Looks pretty cool. Looks like a pirate type sleeve. So that's what it looks like. And again, really easy to fire. You unlock that mechanism, and you spring the blade out. So it does look pretty cool. Releases really nicely. And of course you can just lock it when you don't need it. That way you're not going to accidentally spring it out while you're moving around. Now what I do find, it does limit your movement of your arm a little bit, just from the tightness of it. And because it is malleable plastic, but it's still a bit hard. And so it does limit your arm a little bit of movement. But you just got to find a comfort area where you can actually have it that it's comfortable on your arm. It does look pretty awesome though. And you can imagine if you were dressed up in like cosplay, and maybe you had like an Assassin's Creed kind of pirate kind of gear set up on, it would look pretty awesome and it would blend into that kind of costume beautifully. Especially since you also get this belt buckle with this as well. So between having a cool hidden blade that springs out and having a really cool belt buckle, they're a pretty cool looking set, very pirate themed, and this is really ideal for any kind of Assassin's Creed fan. If you like playing Black Flag, or you're a fan of Edward Kenway, then of course this thing would be ideal for your collection. But like I mentioned before, this is also great for cosplaying, because you can wear the buckle and you can wear the blade and you can go around cosplaying with it. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. Very good details in it. Really looks like something a pirate would be using. Mechanism's really nice. It's quite a quality replica. Locks and unlocks really easily, and it's got a cool old Assassin's Creed branding on it, the cool pirate skulls, the cool kind of gauntlet that covers your arm. It's pretty awesome. So you can usually put your hand down like this, just normal, while you're working, doing your cosplay, whatever. It's pretty cool little gear. It's cool to have a bit of fun and play with a little bit as well. Shoot that blade out. It's a pretty awesome piece of gear. So really this thing is pretty awesome. Ideal for any kind of Assassin's Creed fan, whether you're just a fan of Edward Kenway or you're just a fan of Assassin's Creed, any kind of game of the Assassin's Creed series, then this thing should be in your collection, or at least something that you can have a bit of fun with while you're cosplaying or just messing around. It's pretty awesome. And of course another good thing about this is that they're actually fairly cheap at the moment. Like looking on eBay and that, the prices seem to be only around $20 to $30. Sometimes a little bit more than that, but most of the time they're pretty cheap, so you can pick these up for a really good deal now. And it's quite well worth that amount of money. And this thing looks pretty cool on display as well. So when you're not using it, set it on display on your gaming shelf, and it looks pretty awesome. So yeah guys, that was the Assassin's Creed Black Flag Pirate Hidden Blade. Pretty awesome replica based on the Hidden Blade used by Edward Kenway in the Assassin's Creed Black Flag game. It's a pretty awesome piece of gear. I really like it. Really nice detail they've put into it. And it works really well. Only down thing I can say about it is a little bit tight, and it does restrict your movement somewhat. But other than that, it's pretty awesome, and it's a great gaming collectible. So anyway guys, thanks for watching. I am Sharky Gamer. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll have heaps more gaming replicas and collectibles up very shortly. If you like this video, hit that like button. It really helps out a lot guys. As always, feel free to leave a comment down below if you want to. And of course, share and favorite the video, as it helps spread my video around. Anyway guys, thanks again for watching.